Hello, I'd like to speak with you today in regards to becoming more assertive, reducing stress, and communicating better. This information is coming from mayoclinic.org and written by the Mayo Clinic staff. So, assertiveness can help you maintain and control stress, anger, and improve coping skills. So, being assertive is a core communication skill. Assertiveness can help you express yourself more effectively and kind of picking up or standing up for your point of view while also respecting the rights and beliefs of others. So, being an assertive individual or an assertive communicator can also assist with boosting your self esteem and earning the respect of others. So, this can assist you with stress management, especially if you tend to take on responsibilities that you find at times hard saying no to. So, why assertive communication makes sense? Assertive communication is based on mutual respect. It's an effective and diplomatic communicative style. Being assertive can show that you respect yourself as well as you respect the interest of others and expressing your thoughts and feelings. Of course, it's not always, what you are saying, and though it's also in how you're saying that. Assertive communication is direct and yet respectful. Being assertive gives you the most optimal opportunity of successful delivery of your message. If you are able to communicate in a way that may be received as passive and or aggressive, the message may get lost because people are reacting to your delivery. So what is assertive versus passive? If your style is passive, you may seem shy, overly easygoing. You may tend to avoid conflict. How can that possibly be a concern, issue, problem? Because the message you're sending is that your thought and your feelings are not important to the individuals that you are communicating with. So when you are passive or too passive, that provides or gives others the opportunity to disregard your wants and needs. So internal conflict that can be created by passive behaviors of passive communication can lead to possibly, not all of these things are can happen, and it's not one shoe fits all. It does depend on the situation and the experience one is having within the interaction. So it can lead to those stress, resentment, anger, feelings of victimization, desire to have revenge, if you will. What's the difference between assertive versus aggressive communication or behavior? That's the flip side of being assertive, right? Um, so you may come across as a bully who disregards the needs, feelings, and opinions of others if your style is aggressive. You may appear self-righteous and or feelings of superiority. Aggressive individuals may intimidate others and may um, be deemed or seen as physically threatening. So you may want to think that being aggressive gets you what you want. However, though, it may come as or at a cost where undercuts the trust and the mutual respect that others may have for you. So, what's the difference between assertive versus passive aggressive behavior? Now, if you're considering this behavior, you may say yes when you're wanting to say no, and though your nonverbal cues, your nonverbal communication will kind of stand out and show that it's more of a no. So, rather than confronting the issue, you may show anger and feelings through your actions with a negative thoughts, negative attitude. You may develop a passive aggressive style due to feelings of uncomfortability that are opposed to being direct about your needs and your feelings. So what are the benefits of being assertive? Well, some of the benefits can be gaining self-confidence, self-esteem, understanding and recognizing your feelings, creating honest relationships, creating a win-win situation, if you will, improving your communication, improving your decision-making skills, and gaining possibly more job satisfaction. Now, learning to become more assertive or assertive communication can also help you effectively express your feelings when communicating with others about a particular concern or issue. So, learning to be more assertive. Here are some tips. Assessing your style. So, by that, do you voice your opinion or remain silent? Do you say yes to additional work when your plate is full? Are you quick to judge or blame? You want to understand your style prior to kind of making changes. So being self-aware. Using I statements. Using I statements, let others know what you are thinking and or feeling without sounding accusatory. So rather than saying you're wrong, if you have a request, you can say, I would like your help with this rather than you need to do this. So also practicing saying no. If you're having a hard time turning down requests, try, I'm unable to do that now. Do not hesitate, be direct with it and explain the appropriateness. Keep it brief if you are able to. Kind of rehearse what you're going to say. It's challenging to say what you want and what you're feeling, what you're thinking at times. So practice those things. Role play with, a therapist, a mental health provider. Ask for feedback. Your body language. Communication is not just verbal. Acting confident when you aren't feeling it, keeping it an upright posture, leaning forward a bit to show that you are interested in the interaction that's taking place. Eye contact is important, maintaining a neutral and positive facial expression. So also keeping emotions in check. Conflict is hard for a lot of people. Maybe you become angry, frustrated. Maybe you feel like, you're upset, tearful. These feelings are normal. They can, at times, though, be a barrier in resolving conflict. If you're feeling like you are in an emotional state, possibly wait a bit prior to kind of addressing what the concern is. Work on remaining calm, breathing slowly, keeping your voice even and firm. Start small. Practice new skills in situations can be low risk. For instance, if you're trying out being assertiveness or assertive communication with a friend, a loved one, someone within your support network prior to tackling difficult situations, possibly at work, for example. So remember, learning to communicate assertively takes time and practice and may not happen overnight. If you're feeling like your assertiveness may be received as aggressive, passive aggressive, you're finding yourself needing support in how to communicate more effectively and clearly, I would definitely suggest speaking with a mental health provider that will be able to explore and process those feelings with you while learning new skills that can be of benefit. So I hope this information was of assistance for you today, and I hope you enjoy the remainder of your day.